Hello, my creative friend. Welcome to Creatives on Fire. Are you oh so tired of the constant struggle to keep up on social media? Do you wish you had more time freedom to actually be creative? Well, listen, I'm Melanie Ferguson, a creative business coach and multi-six-figure online creative business owner who's made so many mistakes growing my blog and social media to hundreds of thousands of followers, only to look up and have very little to show for it. Once I put my head down and added a few key systems and strategies, everything changed for me. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my proven systems and shortcuts, turning those followers into paying customers. So if you're ready, let's take your online business to the next level and leave all the overwhelm behind. Well, hey, my friend, welcome this week. I am so excited to share something with you guys. I have heard from so many friends and other creators out there that reach is down, engagement is down, and maybe even that Facebook is dead. But I want to tell you, there are still ways to boost your engagement and grow your following. And I want to share with you how to get your next 1,000 followers. All right. We know that it is one step at a time. And these are 7 ideas that I've also used to kickstart my social media into high gear and basically break through the plateaus that we get in, the ruts that we get in, and break through to the next 1,000 followers. These are people who are waiting to meet you and follow you and ultimately buy from you. Okay, so get out your pen and paper and let's get started. Number 1, I want you to stop what you're doing, push pause, or make a note to go over to your Facebook page and then hit the 3 dots in the corner on desktop and hit the word invite friends. Okay, it's going to help you to be able to see exactly who in your friends list do not already follow your page. This was super eye-opening for me because there was almost 2,000 people who follow me as a profile and don't currently follow my page. So you can go ahead and hit the button to instantly invite all of them, or you can handpick the ones that you want to invite. But this alone should be an instant boost of, for me, a couple thousand followers. So for you, it could be a couple thousand followers. It could even be a couple hundred followers. Every follower counts. And so definitely make a note to head over to your Facebook page and hit those 3 dots and hit the invite friends option. This is kind of a controversial one, but number 2 is to post more than you think you need to. Create content by recreating what's already working for you and for others. So if you see someone else's content that is getting a lot of traction, you want to recreate something similar to that. I'm not talking about copying someone. I'm saying if someone is doing more meme and they're going viral, then maybe you should do some more memes. If somebody is doing short form videos with how-tos, maybe you should do short term videos with how-tos if they're taking off and if they share your same space and audience. Now, I do have a list of 37 ideas for you to get started with posting more, especially when it comes to video. And I want you to consider using a scheduler to help you. Now, I know you're going to think, oh, I already struggle to post however many times a day. Well, if you have a scheduler, you can post more. So I use a scheduler that I will link below in the show notes. It's my affiliate link, yes, but I stand behind this scheduler 1,000%. It is my favorite tool in my toolbox for growth. It is Meet Edgar. And it basically takes all of my posts and rotates them in and out. Once I set it, I can forget it. I go in there and I add new content to it about once a month, but it is I couldn't be on social media without it. So I want you to start posting more than you think you need to and get yourself a scheduler And don't forget to head over to see the 37 ideas that I have for you linked below in the show notes. Now, quality over quantity. When it comes to video, we really want to do quality. Video is king, and I want you to try to post videos at the same times each day or each week, just so that your followers that are already in place can kind of know what to expect. And that will help get you in a rhythm and have more people show up to your videos, whether they're live or pre-recorded. If they know what to count on, they are going to show up. And then I want you to do something absolutely magical. I want you to reshare the absolute heck out of your content. I want you to put your videos up in your stories. I want you to share them in relevant groups that allow you to share them. I want you to use them in your email marketing. Send an email that says, did you miss this video? Did you miss that video? I want you to pin them on Pinterest. You can pin your Facebook content over on Pinterest and keep the momentum going. Make sure that you are squeezing every last drop out of your content. I'm going to call it KISS. Keep it short, sis. So when it comes to video content, short video is king right now. You need to keep some of these videos to 10 or 30 seconds tops, and they will help propel your page. I noticed something super strange, and I've done a lot of experiments over on my page for all of us to benefit from. And one of them was to go live like 100 days in a row. I went live for 100 days in a row. And do you know what I learned? It wasn't the quantity. It wasn't the quantity. It was the quality that grew my page. And even since then, when I post short form videos, ones that are 10 to 30 seconds each with a sped up version of my DIY project, those tend to perform better than my hour-long live videos. That is what's working right now as of this recording. I have actually had a few short form videos that have grown my page by several thousand followers each. So don't sleep on short videos. Speed up your content when possible and post that as well. And don't forget quality over quantity. And this one is pretty common sense, but I want you to make sure that you're always focusing on serving the followers you have right now. Don't be so hung up in your numbers going up and down, because they will every day. And forget about the people you are serving right now that are right in front of you. They've raised their hand. They've hit the like button. They're following you. They can't wait to see when you share another video. I want you to serve the content they're asking for in their comments and replies. So don't post and ghost. If you have a scheduler posting, make sure you're popping in a couple times a day to reply to those comments that are being left behind. Take what they're saying, take what they're wanting to share with you, and use that for your future content. Speak to them in their language. Make sure that you are, talking about what things that they want to talk about, not just what you want to talk about. And then always make sure that you are serving your follower, your ideal follower. All right. Be more of yourself. Number 5, don't try to be someone else. Be real. Followers can spot a fake from a mile away, and they won't stick around. Plus, when you're trying to be someone else so hard or copying someone else verbatim, you're pretty stressed out about it. You're literally thinking kind of imposter syndrome, and that's because you are. You need to just relax, be more of yourself, because you will attract those who are just like you. Number 6, don't sell all the time. I know a lot of times there are pages where it is all about sales. Maybe you have a boutique or an online sales page. challenge you to sprinkle in some non-sales posts, okay? Be sure to give them some value. Be sure to entertain them at least 3 times more than just selling them. But I don't want you to make the mistake of putting, meme after meme after meme, or, show me posts, or, text posts and videos and stuff, and forgetting to sell, because I know that's something that happens too. So I want you to give them value, 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 and then sell. Okay. But don't just do one or the other. Number 7, I want you to collaborate. I know a lot of you listening to my words right now are just killing it with collaborating, and that's great. But if you haven't collaborated before, I want to encourage you to make sure that you are carefully choosing those who you collaborate with. I want them to be in your same space. I want them to share the same, if not similar, values as you do. And I want them to share the same level of service that you do to your followers. It's super important that you carefully consider who you collaborate with. I want you to get outside of your own 4 walls and get introduced to other people's audiences. Now, here's some ways that you can do that. You can be a guest on a podcast. You can do live interviews with other creators. You can do side-by-side creation. I love that one. If you can go on someone else's page and create with them side by side, that is going to get you all the eyeballs they have coming to see them on you specifically. So this is different than what I've seen going on out there, like the page takeovers and all the stuff that can get kind of muddy. And with Facebook bots shutting down pages left and right for you adding multiple admins that aren't part of your page and then taking them off, and all the things you have to go through to have a takeover, this is a much better option. Facebook gives us the option directly in the app to add someone to your video. And that means they want you to use that. So I would encourage you to do side-by-side creating. And that way, that creator can edify you, which just simply means they can talk you up, tell everybody in their audience where to follow you, and you can scratch their back too by doing it back. Group guesting. So if somebody in your space has a group of people already raising their hand saying they like, love, and want more of what it is that you are also share, consider going live in their group. Ask permission, or create your own group. But definitely getting inside of groups that are doing what it is that you do best, and group guesting is a great way to collaborate. And then, of course, finally, live events. So anytime you can be part of someone's legitimate live event that is put on in a organized fashion where you can see results will be achieved, that is something that you should consider as well. I have a quick little breakout worksheet for you if you were listening to this podcast and trying to feverishly write down all of the 7 ideas. I've got a quick cheat sheet for you, and I will link it below in the comments. But listen, I hope that you will try one of these 7 ideas to really break through the platform, the plateau that has been out there for a while now. Things are ever changing in the social forefront, and I really want you to stay ahead of them. And these are just some ideas. If you can take one or all of them and put them into place, I promise you, you are going to break through to the next 1,000 followers who are waiting patiently to meet you and ultimately buy from you. I'd like to invite you to join us over in our free Facebook group, Creatives on Fire podcast community. And I promise you, there are plenty of creatives in there that would be more than happy to collaborate with you.
So you could drop a post in there and see if you can find your next new business buddy.
Thank you so much, my friend, for tuning in each and every week. If you learned something new or were inspired from today's episode, I would be incredibly grateful if you would take a minute and just leave a review. Bonus points if you share this episode by screenshotting it and tagging me on social at Creatives on Fire Podcast. I'll share you in my stories when you do. In the meantime, keep rocking your business, and I'll meet you back here next Tuesday. And don't forget, no one else will ever be you, and that is your creative superpower.